The Vision and Dream. Long ago, King David of Israel had a great desire to build a grand temple to honor God. He dreamed of creating a house where the Ark of the Covenant could dwell permanently instead of being kept in a tent. However, God revealed to him that he would not be the one to build the temple because he was a man of war. Instead, his son Solomon, a king of peace, would be given this monumental task. The divine blueprint. God gave David the plans for the temple through divine inspiration. These detailed instructions outlined the temple's measurements, design, and materials. Before his death, David gathered vast amounts of materials to prepare for the construction. He collected cedar wood from Lebanon, gold, silver, bronze, iron, and precious stones, ensuring Solomon would have everything he needed. He also charged Solomon to stay faithful to God and complete the task. Solomon's leadership and the workforce. When Solomon became king, he began the great project. He wrote to King Hiram of Tyre, a neighboring ally, requesting cedar and cypress wood. In return for these valuable materials, Solomon promised to supply Hiram's household with wheat and oil. Hiram agreed, and he sent skilled workers and woodcutters from Lebanon. Solomon also drafted a massive workforce. He employed 70,000 laborers, 80,000 stonecutters, and 3,600 supervisors. These men worked tirelessly, quarrying great stones and cutting fine timber to build a structure unlike any the world had seen. The magnificent temple. The temple was built on Mount Moriah in Jerusalem, the very place where Abraham had once been willing to offer his son Isaac to God. The construction took 7 years to complete. The temple was made of finely hewn stones, cedar panels, and was decorated with gold. The inner sanctuary, the Holy of Holies, was overlaid entirely with pure gold and contained the Ark of the Covenant. 2 massive cherubim, carved from olive wood and overlaid with gold, stood with their wings outstretched over the Ark. Outside, the bronze altar, the sea of cast metal, a large basin for ceremonial washing, and various golden furnishings adorned the temple courtyard. The intricate craftsmanship, detailed carvings of flowers, palm trees, and cherubim demonstrated the skill and dedication of the builders. The dedication of the temple. When the temple was completed, Solomon held a grand dedication ceremony. He offered thousands of sacrifices, and the priests brought the Ark of the Covenant into the Holy of Holies. As they placed it under the wings of the cherubim, a cloud filled the temple, symbolizing the presence of God. The glory of the Lord was so overwhelming that the priests could not stand to minister. Solomon knelt before the altar, stretched out his hands, and prayed a heartfelt prayer, asking God to hear the prayers of his people whenever they turned toward the temple. He prayed for forgiveness, mercy, and justice for Israel,